Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. Sierra, David, and Jada, and Lena, and Maury, and Frissy, hello. And Sophie Goff, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? And Camilla, hello, hello. And thank you, Frissy. Yeah, I did. I did pass 12k recently, and I'm kind of blown away. I can't keep up. So I'm just doing what I always do. We have an orange boy. You can see part of his bum. We'll see if he'll come say hi. I don't know where Elsa is today, but she might make an appearance as well. And we have the unicorn sweater today. I am on Sleeve Island, and I think I need, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 repeats. I think I need 5 more. So I'm going to try and crank out a couple of repeats of the pattern today. So I'm very excited for this, and yeah. So because it's fine, that's good to hear. Glad you're fine. And yeah, oh sorry, phone is going off. There we go. Put that on do not disturb. Let's see, chat is moving fast. Sorry, I'm already like I've been not live for 1 week, and I'm like, no, is it 2 weeks? Have I not been live for 2 weeks? Yes, because last week I was ill. I'm better, but I might be a little bit sniffly. But we're good. We're good now. But yeah, I'm like off stream for 2 weeks, and I'm already like, how does one do this? But thanks for cheesing chat. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the grats on 12k. I'm really, really happy. So grateful. So yeah, thank you all. There was this orange boy. Yes, the orange boy is here today. You bought the pattern for the Elsa card. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy making it. I really want to make a second one. I just told David yesterday that I want to make one in pink. But we'll see when I'll have time for that. Because right now I'm just trying to work through this one, and also I have a cardigan that I'm working on that I'm trying to finish. It's been on my needles for a while, so that's what I've got going on. And right now, speaking of Elsa, I am also working on a cross stitch project that I'm designing, there you are, for Valentine's Day, and I'm not as fast as I thought I was going to be, so I'm very behind, but I'm also working on this, so yeah. Speaking of Elsa, because it's kind of based on Elsa, but thank you, Prissy, thank you. Yours will be pinkish purple. That's going to be gorgeous. That's going to be gorgeous. Please share it in the Discord if you want, when you've worked on it for a bit. I want to see. We're on the new row. Yes, we are. Great. Then I need to remember. It's this thing with colour work on stream. I have to think. It's gonna be difficult, but it's all right. I think I'm actually gonna. I've been doing the sleeve so far without marking the beginning of round because I know where I start. But I feel like I need to mark it now because I'm just gonna get very confused very fast. So let me grab a good stitch marker for this. All of my. I wanted one of my tulip ones, but they're all in other projects, so I'm just going to grab this one. There we go. Put that there. Have I thought about the ponies? Sorry, I have not been on Instagram. I will write you back later. I've been fully on the cross stitch today, so I've not been online. So I will think, and I will message you back later. So thank you, and again, sorry for not responding sooner. It's just busy over here. Also, finally, we're not really at the character yet, but I did make some charts, and I need to test all of them really. But yeah, I did make some charts for the expansion for the Miss Kitty, so we're also working on that. So I've been in full-on work mode and not really online other than that. But I'm excited about that as well, but perpetually behind on everything. Because in my brain, everything is always like a week extra in the future than it actually is. So I was like, Valentine's Day, that's in a couple weeks. No, it's on Friday. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. But yeah, that's me. Started Granny Square temperature blanket for my birth year, and I was thinking to crochet a purple row on birthdays. The squares is usually 2 rows, but I'm older than my brother. I want to. That sounds like a really nice project. Go for it. I've never made a temperature blanket or projects, but they sound really fun. So, do it. Hope you make a Pachaka chart eventually. I want to do all of them, so that's definitely happening at some point. Right now I've got Pom Pom, Choco Cat, and Cinnamoroll on the go, but I want to make Pachako as well. He's a cutie, and of course my sweet piano. And who else do I want to make? Who else do I like? Maron Cream. I really want to make Maron Cream. I love her. So yeah, there will be characters. I've just been really slow at getting to it, but almost there. Include him and people that are important to me. That sounds like an even better project then. Definitely go for it. Can't wait. I'll do my best to not take a year to complete that one. Maybe I can actually add it in with this one. I don't have to just do 3. But I won't be able then to have it out for Friday like I wanted to, because I want to kind of test them. But anyway, I will get to it. But at least I have 3 now, and that's good. Like I had to do Pom Pom the other day, but the other 2 I already had, except for I kind of left off with Cinnamoroll because he looked wrong, and I've redone him and now he looks not wrong anymore, so I hope it will work out in stitches as well. I had sort of made the eyes too big and the mouth too small, and I couldn't figure it out, and then I just let it be, and that's kind of what held me up for this long. I don't know, it's awful, but I fixed him, and I think it's gonna work out now. Don't rush yourself, just be excited when it comes out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just saying that about Valentine's because I really wanted to release it for Valentine's, because the base pattern came out last year on Valentine's, and then I kind of decided I'll have the expansion this year, but I'll figure it out. I don't want to drop just one at a time, you know, so, but yeah, maybe we can do that one. The 3 that I have, and then 3 more in a month or so, maybe, we'll see. Was watching a Frizzy video and she said you have an army of your cat that you made. Yes, I have a floppy cat that's Cheddar, like Frizzy said there. He's high up on a shelf. I can show him if I can get my lovely, lovely husband to fetch him for me, because he's very high up on the shelf. But I can show you giant floppy Cheddar. Thank you. Cheese in chat for Cheese Cat. Isn't he adorable? I love him. I've not removed the tag because it's also very cute. So he's so cute and floppy. Look at him. Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Cheddar is, I wanted to like have Cheddar and the Cheddar, but Cheddar is, he's made himself very comfortable next to me. So, but yeah, that's the cheese cat. And thank you, Frizzy. Can I keep him up here or something? Maybe. There we go. Ah, it's just the paws. Anyway, he's adorable. And he lives up on a shelf behind me, so I can see him every day. Oh, we're already on a new row. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I enjoy that about sleeves. They are fast. They are long, but they are quick little rows, so it's very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, what's everyone working on today? What's everyone got going on? I am very curious. It's actually very nice to sit and knit for a while, because I've just been cross-stitching all day and it's very fun, but it's also very intense, like focus wise, very, very intense. I don't have to focus as much on knitting, so this is actually a really nice break, and also almost the first time I'm speaking today, so sorry if I'm a little bit croaky. Because I've just been focusing. And hello Emma, welcome, welcome. Great to see you today. How are you doing? Just want to pop in as I love your content. So refreshing to see a crafter in the community with a similar aesthetic to mine. Love seeing the colour. Hello, hello, and welcome, and thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I gotta have everything all pink, right? Carol has papers to translate. Oh, good luck with that. Good luck, good luck. Jada finished the Sophie shawl over the weekend. Nice. And cutting on a beanie for my daughter as per her request. Nice. Good luck with the beanie. And how nice to have a finished project. Can we get some party emojis in chat for finished project? Can we get some party emojis? I'm gonna post some party cheddars because I can. There we go. And I need to move this cross stitch because it's in the way. There we go. Michelle is crocheting a lapras. Nice. Nice. Is it going to be a really big one or is it a small plushie? I like lapras. That's a nice Pokemon. Wait, yes, I am not making mistakes. Great. And I need to scroll up. Morio, which is working on a lace table runner to protect the wood top of my antique Singer sewing machine. Ooh, nice. Those sewing machines are so pretty. So that's very nice. Frizz's having Elizabeth at school. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for coming today and good luck with the schoolwork. And yeah, great to see you today, Frizzy. Lena can't knit because of flaring carpet. Oh no, oh no. Working with outfit prep for a Valentine's party I'm going to tomorrow. I hope the party will be super fun and I hope you feel better from the flare-up soon because that is no fun at all. So sorry to hear that. Yes, always pink. Everything pink, always. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. And there we go. And hello Squirtin, welcome, welcome. Started a cardigan with slub yarn. It's also worked sideways from sleeve to sleeve and then folded and seamed. It's super excited for it. Nice, that sounds really interesting. Yarn is from your local yarn shop and has been calling your name forever. Nice. It's so nice to finally pick up and work with the yarn that you've been like eyeing for a while. It's like me with this, the unicorn, the pastel yarn, this one. It's like, it's nothing fancy, it's just drops, but it's so pretty. And I've been wanting to make something with it for so long, and then I found this pattern, was like, yes, it's time. So I love that. I love that. So enjoy that, Squitten. And thank you for all the party emojis in chat, everyone. Great job, great job. Let me scroll a little. I am behind again. There we go. Sarah's working on a pair of knit socks to match the pair I just found for myself yesterday. Nice. And more party emojis for finished socks. All of the party today. It's a party Monday. Great. And hello, my created live. Welcome, welcome. So exciting to catch first live. Great to have you here. Great to have you here, bestie. No, I'm not missing stitches. We are on track. I will scroll in chat in a moment. I just need to knit 4 stitches, and then I will be back in chat. There we go. See. Oops. It's jumping. There we go. Just finding off my sock while watching for the kids to get out of school. Nice. Well, waiting for the kids. Sorry, I cannot read. But yay for binding off a sock. That's exciting. Emma's doing well. Hope doing well too. Sorting my projects out at the moment. Made a list of all my ongoing projects. It's a lot. 25 of them are knit or crochet. That's a lot of projects, bestie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to read that again so I don't ask something you just wrote. I cannot speak. Sorry. Sorting projects out. Yes, made a list. I was just going to ask, well, do you have a list? Yes, you do. Because that was literally what I just read out loud. But my brain does not retain anything today. So sorry about that. And hello, Bex. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. And hello and happy Monday to you. Oh, a very small lapras. That sounds super cute and super tiny. Cotton yarn with a 2.5mm hook. But that sounds awesome. And Lee, hello. Welcome. Working on a cardigan on 3mm needles. Nice. Very nice. Hang on. How many stitches was that? Yes, that's 9. Great. There are like 2 rows in this pattern that I have to really... It should be the easiest row because it's like 9 stitches and then 1 in the other colour, but those are for some reason hard to keep track of. So I'll be back in chat in just a moment because I'm just going to finish this row, start on the next one. There we go. Just a few more stitches. Also, I hope everyone's got water or something else to drink today because we are, as always, going to be hydrating. I'm going to be hydrating in just a moment. So I'm going to call for a hydration check as soon as I reach the end of the row, which I will in 4 stitches. So, hang on, that's 9. There we go. Awesome. Now we hydrate. Everybody go grab a glass of water because we're going to hydrate. You wish for drops there? You don't have drops where you live, Camilla? That is too bad. You can't get them from like... There is no shop that ships to you that has it? My problem is that I have so many one-skeins that I have to find the project. Oh, I feel that. I have so many random skeins of like sock yarn that I've picked up before I like got into really knitting bigger projects. and I totally went with, this looks nice, I want this, and then I got it, and then I don't know what to do with it. So I feel that. Totally feel that. But the right project will come along eventually. And also all of my one-skeins of hand spun that I have, we don't talk about those. We shall figure out some projects for those. I kind of like, I made a video a few years ago about like one-skein shawls and stuff, but this comes from me who routinely knits shawls. I love shawls, I use shawls, but there is also a limit to how many shawls you can make. So maybe I need to look into making a video about like one-skein other kinds of projects. But I don't really want to add in sweaters and stuff, because that's obviously quite size exclusive if you talk about one-skein projects, because you have to have a very specific body type for one skein to be enough for a top. So I don't want to do that. But like hats and stuff, there is also a limit to how many hats you can have. Mitts. But yeah, I might do a video about one-skein projects again. It's been a while, and I think it's a common problem to have as a crafter, having way too many singular skeins of yarn. It's way too easy to just find pretty yarn and pick it up because it's pretty. Way too easy. I love using small needles and hook. Yeah, I like it too. I actually prefer like smaller needle sizes to bigger ones, because bigger needles tend to hurt my hands a little more than smaller ones do. 3.5 is like the perfect needle in my opinion. Relate to have whips in the double digits. I have a terminal case of costinitis. No, not the costinitis. But casting on new things, it's so fun. I do too, honestly, I do too, but that's why I do my finishing things in one videos, because then I get to finish stuff, and then I have a reason to cast on more. I used to be awful with just having way too many whips. I'm better with it now, but I can never have just one project. It feels wrong. It feels so wrong to have just one project going. But yeah. The unicorn sweater you're knitting looks almost houndstooth-ish. It's interesting to look at. It's meant to be, so that's very, very nice that it translates. Not that it's my design, it's not. It's a pattern by Pop Knit. But yeah, it's meant to be houndstooth but unicorn. I love it. I love it. Merino wool from all the big box stores are from South American animals, but we can't have. Oh, okay. But that makes sense, right? But because you are in South America, right? Oops. But still, is there really nothing like online or anything that sells drops where you are? Because I thought those were very like widespread, but maybe they aren't. Bags for the one-skein video? Yeah, bags are great. Bags are great. I should knit one at some point. I've seen a lot of like felted bags. I feel like with the sailor slippers going viral, people started felting things, and it's so nice to see so many different fun projects pop up on like Ravelry front page and stuff. So I've seen like felted tote bags and stuff. I totally want to make one. So yeah. I don't know if those are one-skein though. But I guess you could make a bag with one-skein. Not with crochet. That takes a lot more, but a knit bag, sure. Needed something to watch while I sew my pyjama pants. Oh, cozy. Good luck with sewing. That sounds super cozy. I want to make some too. I love a good pair of pyjama pants. And yes, slippers. Slippers are great. I am going to make some slippers. And speaking of the sailor slippers, I am going to make some slippers soon. But the yarn is sold out everywhere because everyone's felting everything right now. So I can't get the yarn. It's a pity, but I will at some point. I will order it. I am tangled up. I will order it as soon as I can, and then I'll have a video about knitting slippers. I'm very much looking forward to it. Usually put my one-off skeins into a blanket. I just got the Stella blanket patterns. I can make quilt-like squares with my pretty yarns and blanket suits have a lot of yarn. They do. The Stella blanket I have not heard of, but it sounds very nice. So have fun with that. And that is also a very good idea for using up single skeins. I agree. But you do have a lot of blankets. Can one ever have too many blankets though? Can one have too many blankets? I need to scroll in chat. Hang on, I am behind on reading, sorry. That's why we're doing finish it February. I don't want to have that many whips. That sounds like a very good thing to do. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's nice. Good way to use single skeins of same weight yarn is to create a fade sweater, cardigan, scarf, etc. Or knit squares / granny squares and make whatever you want with them when you join them up. Yep, those are also great suggestions. Have trouble to finish whips, so I always get sad when I do finish a whip. Oh no! Like the sense of like, oh now what? Because I get that. It's like you work on something for a while and then you don't have the whip anymore and you're like, what do I do now? I get that feeling. I don't have it so much with... Yes, I do have it with knitting projects sometimes. If it's a project that's been like with me for a long time, I'll be a bit like, I don't really want to finish it because then I don't have it anymore. I think that's going to be me with my acacia leaf cardigan because it's been on my needles for a while. But I will finish it. Popknit made a cool sweater called Spice Up Your Life. It's a really interesting construction. I need to have a look at that. This one is also a pretty interesting construction. With like saddle shoulders, I think it's called. I've never done that before. I don't dislike it. I don't mind it. It looks really nice, but it was a bit fiddly. But that's okay. I did, however, not do like the bottom cuff the way the sweater said, because I didn't feel like it. But I will look up the Spice... Pardon. I don't know where my voice went there, but the Spice Up Your Life one, I'll have a look at that as well. And hello Leela, just checking in to say hi. I might join later though. Until then I give a hydration and stretching reminder. Yes, great, thank you. Let's all hydrate again because Leela said so, and also stretch those fingies because I need to do that as well actually. So thank you. Again, I've been cross-stitching all day, so I do need a stretching reminder. But also, if you have silly fingers like I do, don't stretch too far. Have only one project most of the time? Oh, really? I could never, but I think that would be pretty nice, honestly. But I just cannot focus on just one thing. I need to have at least 2 things to swap between to, to keep my focus. Otherwise I get bored. But that's nice. Taxes? What about taxes? Oh, right, the yarn. Ah, I get it. Sorry. Sorry. I am slow. But yeah, I get it. Cat ear beanies are 1 ball of yarn. That's nice. Very nice. Try to keep less than 5 whips. Right now I have 3. 3 is a good number. 5 is also a good number. Anything above that is a lot, I agree. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. 5. I've got 5, but that's knit and cross stitch. I've got 3 knitting projects. Question mark? I think 3. I might be lying. I may have forgotten about something. Wanted to ask if you're a fan of MLP G4. I want to make some things seem from them. Sorry, me and reading right now. Sorry. I want to make some things themed from them, only sewing projects with fabric of the main 6 so far. That's very nice. I am not the greatest fan of this series. Like, I don't hate it. It's not the series' fault. It's more so parts of the community. Okay, I have to come at this from like the angle of I've been collecting vintage ponies for 20 years. And I've been in the online collecting community for as long. And when Friendship is Magic happened, a lot of new fans came in. And it was a really bad time because the clash was awful on like in the collecting online spaces. And that has kind of like soured the whole experience with Generation 4 for me, so I'm not like thrilled about them for that reason. It's just it was a time. It was not nice, and so I'm not like, oh my goodness, Friendship is Magic is my favorite. It's not, and that's the reason why. I still have some of them in my collection, of course. I picked them up in like second-hand shops, but yeah. But I like that you're doing pony themed projects. So yeah, don't mean to like knock them. It's not about the ponies, it's not about the series, it's about some parts of the collecting community being less than fabulous. So that's me. And hello Marita, welcome. You get like sorrow for the whip. Aww. But also have trouble with separation anxiety. Yeah, I get that. But maybe then knitting can be like, or finishing projects can be a good way of working with that, maybe? I don't know. But that has got to be difficult when you also have this as your hobby. So I get that it gets difficult to actually finish up things if it triggers those feelings. I have only 1 whip. My many whips are making a mess of my brain. Yeah, I get that too. I get that. I think there are like 2 kinds of people. Either you're a 1 whip person, or you're like a crafts hoarder and have to have many projects going at once to be able to focus. I'm glad that works for you. You want a simple pink knit? Everything that I have knit till now I've frogged. Oh no. Aw. But, okay. Simple pink knit. What kind of knit are you feeling like? Like what kind of pattern? Accessory? Wearables or like accessories, or maybe we can think of something in chat today. Usually have 2 crochet whips going and 1 knit whip. Having too many overwhelms me. Totally fair. Totally fair. I actually have no crochet whips at the moment. I haven't crocheted since I made the Elsa blouse. No, I haven't. I crocheted that little strap around my sticker binder, but that's just a long chain. I need to crochet something soon. It's been too long. And hello, Psycho Chick. Welcome. Love your MLP collection. I'm so sorry I had that experience growing in that community, and yes, it can be toxic. It definitely can be. I'm sorry you had to experience that part of the community as well. But yeah, at least there are less toxic or completely untoxic parts of the community as well, so that's always something. But yeah, it was a wild time to see while it happened. Yeah, let's leave that at that. But yeah. And hello, Kat. Welcome. You still have so many whips? No. No. Just saw 2 ponies for $5. That's a steal. What ponies were they? That's a really good price. And hello, Marie. Hey, everyone. I'm currently not knitting, rather painfully unraveling something not knit by me. Oh no. Oh no. Good luck with the unraveling. What are you gonna use the yarn for? You don't knit, but you do diamond painting? Ooh, fun. I've done that once and I loved the experience. Then I picked back up cross-stitching and I have yet to make another diamond painting, but it's really fun. It's a great hobby. You want to make a wearable? Okay, how about... ooh, have you seen like the ripple bralette / top? That one is pretty simple and quick. It's by Jessie Made Designs, if I remember correctly. I love that one. She has some really great like tops, knit tops. That's the first thing that came to mind for me. I want to be a one whip person, but I'm not, so I'm trying to accept the reality. Yeah, that acceptance is good. That is good. I don't have whips, I have UFOs, unfinished projects. Yeah. I think I still have a couple of those kicking around somewhere, despite my best efforts to get rid of all of my UFOs, but UFOs happen. They happen. Maybe have some easy patterns, so do Yarnspirations. Yep, they do. They do. That's great. Also, I would say drops have a lot of free patterns, but they're not always that great in how they're written. In case, like, if you're looking for a really simple thing, I wouldn't necessarily go for a drops pattern, because sometimes they don't really make sense in how they're written. Just gonna put that out there. I tried to make a cardigan from one once, and it is really oddly shaped. Really oddly shaped. So, yeah. I have multiple whips and multiple crafts because I cannot be stopped. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Definitely. I feel that. Drops have free patterns, some of them are easy. Yeah. It's just sometimes they're not great in translation, I find. The thing is letters and words difficult to read. Sorry. The thing is thrifting for especially things here at cheap because people see only as old toys. Oh, nice. It's kind of hard to thrift ponies here these days because everybody knows they're worth something and they try to sell like so one of the very most common ponies that you can find from the 80s is a pony called Peachy. And especially the Italian release of her, it's super common in Sweden. It's like not worth a penny, honestly, because they are so common and they're always in really bad shape as well. And still thrift stores try to like charge like $10-20 for one. And I'm like, no, you pay me and I take the pony. That's how little she's worth. So it can be really difficult to thrift them here now, unfortunately, and some of the pricing is astronomical. Sometimes you get really lucky, especially with like Generation 2, because sometimes people just think they are like fake, but other thrift shops charge super high for fake ponies as well, so it's annoying. It's very annoying. But yeah, sometimes you still get lucky with your thrift finds here. Had to unseam the pants and start again because pants are weird and I sewed the wrong size to get. Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, pants are really weird. But so many weird shapes in them, so many weird seams to make. Sorry I had to rip them and redo. It is the horse sweater, it is. Thank you, thank you. I'm so excited about it. Can't wait to wear this. I just hope it blocks nice with how I made the bottom edge, but otherwise I'll sort that out after. It's gonna be fine. But also I'm a little bit nervous about the size of these sleeves because they are pretty wide, as you can see. Like this is my arm and they're supposed to be straight. And I don't think they're supposed to be like cinched in. I cannot speak today. I'm so sorry. But you know me, I like a good, like, these aren't that balloony, but I like a good balloon sleeve. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to handle wide cuffs like these, or like wide sleeves like these, and no ribbed cuff. Like a wide sleeve is a no-no unless it's a coat for me. I cannot deal with the sensory nightmare that is a big floppy sleeve. So yeah, I don't know what to do with it, but I already like modded the bottom hem, so I might as well mod the sleeves. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see, I'm missing stuff in chat as well. I think some of Hobie's patterns are a bit hard to follow. I've not tried that many, so I can't really speak on that, but I guess that depends on who wrote them, because they are also like a collection of patterns from different designers. So, and hello Jennifer, pretty new to knitting, started out with a beanie which went great, and now I'm making a sampler scarf with different stitch sections to learn and work through some of my stash. That sounds really nice. Oh, I have actually been thinking about making one of those. I think I started that at some point, but ripped it out for some reason. But those are really fun. I hope you enjoy it. And welcome to a super cozy hobby. Awesome to pick up knitting. Pardon, I got a hiccup there, sorry. Just a made design have easy pattern. I think they are also size inclusive. Yeah, I agree. They are really nice. I really enjoy her patterns. They are super cute as well. Super duper cute. Scarves always end up as UFOs for me. I think they're so boring to make. They kind of are. That's why I like shawls, because things happen in them, like size, and also like I prefer shawls with like lots of things happening in them, so like West knit shawls. But scarves are something I also struggle with, unless they are colour work, because again, things happen all the time if you knit colour work. But yeah. Some people got the memo with the ponies. Yeah, it happens. Unfortunately, it happens, but it's okay. Is there one specific pony you're looking for who we can keep an eye out for? Well, I'm always looking for more lemon drop ponies because that's my favourite, and I have a little army of her, and I don't mind having lots of duplicates of that one. There is, but I don't want to say this because it's a really, really expensive pony, but in case anyone ever sees this one in like a thrift shop for no money at all, it's a pony worth getting either way. It's a pony called Ice Crystal. It's a boy pony. He's like mint icy blue with little ice crystals on his bum and a white mane, and he's worth a lot of money. That's not why I want him. It's just so pretty. It's like a minty pony, but a boy pony. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorites, but he's a very expensive pony, so I don't want anyone to like get him or anything. But that's one worth getting if you ever find him in the thrift shop for any reason. But yeah, no, I don't know if I have any specific ponies that I'm like looking for. I have a lot of ponies, so the ones I'm mainly looking for are kind of like specific ones to complete sets, and they tend to be a little bit pricey because I've been collecting again for so long. So yeah, no, my wish list is a little bit specific and pricey, so I won't be posting it necessarily, but I do have my wish list written out in my journal, and I made it cute so I can show it. Because I like drawing on stuff. Where is it? There it is. It's a pony wish list with my pony on it. So yeah, I have quite a few ponies that I'm looking for this year, apparently. If it's a Generation 1 pony, anyway, got out of my crochet scrappy blanket while watching this. Nice, very nice. Scrappy blankets are very nice, and I should crochet something soon. Maybe something scrappy as well. They're charging 30 USD for a pony. That is a lot. Well, some are worth that, but if it's just a common pony, it's a lot. Knitting a beanie right now, first time using 2 strands. Ooh, nice. That sounds like it's gonna be super cozy. And also welcome. Hello, hello. You like the Elsa cup of the sleeves? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I think I will make some sort of like not me like jumping between 15 different topics of conversation right now, but I think I'm gonna have to do something with these sleeves. Speaking of sleeves, because they're just gonna be so enormous. So enormous. So I think we're gonna have to do something like the Elsa sleeve, but obviously in knitting, because again, this is it's a big sleeve. It's a really big sleeve, but it's going to be a cozy puffy sleeve if I make it into a puffy sleeve or a balloon sleeve. Keyboard problems. Oh no, but you're back. Welcome back. Planning on using the yarn for a crochet shawl with pockets that I've been in love with. That sounds super cozy. Super duper cozy. I love that idea. Boho Chic Fibres has some nice easy knit patterns. Nice. Very nice. Need to work on my writing project that explains my decision anxiety. I haven't started it yet, but need to do that. I have a writing circle on Mondays every other week, and we're supposed to write between the online circles. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Sounds like really good introspective work, right? Sounds like a really useful thing. So good luck with that. This crochet shawl is called a pocket wrap from Knot Yourself Out. Nice. Very nice. Currently struggling with the Italian bind off on a sleeve cuff. I just haven't been able to get the hang of it. Oh, okay. See, I'm really bad at explaining things, but have you ever done like Kitchener stitch in a sock toe or something like that? Because it's basically a Kitchener stitch, but not with 2 needles, obviously. That helped me get the grasp of it, because I could also not at first like really get how to do it, because it just confused me. But yeah, that helped me at least. And also like I sometimes skip the setup rows. Usually I do them, but sometimes I skip the 2 setup rows, honestly. Been wanting to get into Generation 1 pony collecting. Oh, nice. Do you have any good places to find them or tips? Oh, tips. I don't really know what to say right now because I would say come to the forum that I have been on for 20 years, but we are currently experiencing tech issues and the site keeps going offline all the time. It's very annoying. So right now you can still come to that website, but it's annoying right now because it keeps going out, and I am allowed to be mad at this because I'm staff there, so but yeah, it's the mlparena.com. If you are interested in checking that out, that has a lot of like where to start and stuff like that. But otherwise, there are Facebook groups. I'm not a huge fan of Facebook groups, especially not the buy sell trade part of it, because it's really hard to like vet who's good and actually selling stuff and not just gonna scam you, you know. Feedback system non-existent, etc. So Facebook groups are difficult, but yeah, can always check eBay and stuff like that, but it's also difficult to know what to get when you're new. There are lots of websites that still are like kicking about since also like 20 years. If you just want to look at different releases and what you want on your want list, that's a good place to start, in my opinion. Just that's what I did when I got into collecting, just finding all of the pretty ponies, photos of the pretty ponies, and just trying to figure out what you want in your collection, how hard you want to go into the collecting. Also a tip is don't just buy stuff, everything you see. I did that when I started. It gets very overwhelming very, very fast. So try to figure out what you want before you start getting stuff. But yeah, that's sort of my tips, I think. I'm better with more specific questions. It's a very, very broad topic. But how fun! Welcome to the pony collecting hobby. Currently frogging a thrifted cardigan, double strand of mohair. It's absolutely miserable, I can imagine. To make a double knit reversible Halloween sweater inspired by the skeleton dance, but that sounds really, really nice. It's gonna be super pretty. I keep dropping my yarn. There we go. I've never made a sock. That one is still on the list. Well, okay. Oh, for the Kitchener. Sorry. Too many ponies in my brain. But yeah, okay, then that does not help you. I'm trying to think what guide helped me, if I had one. I've watched a bunch of different tutorials. I think just doing the bind off a few times helps. So yeah. Now it's my favourite bind off, but I did struggle too. So I think just practicing is the answer, honestly. Super excited, but it's going to be a lot of double knitting on 2mm. I've never even done double knitting. All you need to know for double knitting is knit some pearls, so you'll be fine. But it's going to be a lot on 2mm, but it's going to be so worth it. It's going to be super pretty. Knitting the Pura cardigan in red as a Valentine's cardigan. Nice! That's so nice. I wanted to make so many things for Valentine's. I love core aesthetic, Valentine's Day aesthetic. I just, again, keep thinking it's a couple weeks off, but it's literally in like 3 days. 4 days? What is it? 4 or 5 days? Can I write the pony site I mentioned in chat? Absolutely, but do keep in mind we are experiencing issues with our host at the moment, so that the site might be down when you try to go there. But we are working on it, and we will have a solution as soon as we can. It is annoying though, but feel free to check it out. Feel free to check it out. It's a great place to be when it's actually up, so yeah. Like I'm not going to talk a lot about that, but I'm just going to say it's incredibly frustrating when you get tech issues with something like that, and it's outside of your reach. And with a third party, and it just doesn't get fixed properly for a long time. It's very frustrating, but like I said, it's a great place to be if you are a pony person. Let's see. Sis just moved out, so I'm moving into the bigger bedroom and it's going to be a pastel version of the Minty pony. Oh, I love that. I love that. Minty is also one of my favourites. So enjoyed that. That's going to be great. Want to start collecting ponies, I think, but need to look into it more. Nice. Nice, nice. Well, I do have so many resources. I just have a little bit of a hard time thinking of everything when I'm like put on the spot like this, but I can probably write up a list of places to look and also like what to know and stuff like that and post it in the Discord. So remind me, I am more than happy to yap about ponies because it's my thing. But yeah, super happy to see so much pony love in the chat today. It's great. Those scarves are so much fun. A friend and I used to cast one on, do a section, mail them to each other. Oh, nice. Last person bind it off and mail it to the last person who started it, and they kept it. That sounds like such a fun thing for the sampler scarf. That sounds super fun. Just trying out a bunch of different tutorials. Hopefully one just clicks. For now, all my bind-offs will just look slightly off. No. As long as they don't unravel, it's fine. Oh, Cheese Cat! Hello! Have you woken up? We have Cheese Cat. I'm not gonna bother him because he's just gonna be upset with me, but he's awake. Cheese Cat is awake. What size yarns are in the unicorn sweater? They are DK weight yarn. Both of them are almost the exact same weight. I think one is, let me see, this is 110 meters per 50 grams and the other one is 100. So they are almost exactly the same. And thanks for the cheese. Water. Yes, water. Let's have another hydration check. Everybody get some water. We can hydrate. Do I have a tip for purling? Recently learned that I looped my yarn in the wrong way. Yarn under instead of yarn over. I'm not a fan of the Norwegian purl. So how I purl, can we, I don't know how big this is. This is going to be upside down for you, I suppose. But I purl like that. So, I don't know, that works. So I don't really know tips. Do you knit continental or do you knit like English style or anything? Or anything. Words. Sorry. So yeah. I lost my brain there for a second because I started thinking. I always get confused with, like, I know how to do a thing, I've done it all my life, someone asks how to do it and I'm like, I don't know stuff about stuff. What's a purl stitch? Absolutely awful. Haven't worked on a pony in a video in a while? No, I haven't. I haven't had any custom pony ideas for a while. I've also yet to vlog this year, so I've not done any like restoring or styling or anything. I do have a very baity Italian peachy that I could work on at some point. I just need an idea first. I totally would make more ponies on the channel in the future. But yeah, don't really have any in the plans at the moment. That would also have been a very nice thing to do for Valentine's, but I just don't have the time. I am stressing a little about my little cross stitch project because that's just 50% of the cross stitch. I can show it again, by the way. I think maybe a bunch of you missed it. I showed it right in the beginning of the stream. Is a little cat wearing a dress, and there's gonna be another cat wearing a dress there, and I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to finish this week because I have a lot going on. Lots of horses, extra horse time on Thursday, and appointments and stuff, so I don't know. I also don't know, because since this is this week's video, I'm also gonna have to find time to actually edit as well and figure out what I want to talk about. I have been really good at being like ahead of everything so far this year, and then I got a cold and now I'm way behind on everything. It's actually awful. So yeah, I've been very ahead of everything and now I'm very behind on everything. Stressing just a little bit, but it will be fine. Rainbow Dash is your favourite pony? Can I be honest? She's my least favourite of the 6. But she's got very pretty colours, and I really like the Generation 3 Rainbow Dash. But I'm also not going to yuck your yum. It's your favourite, and that's great. Sorry. Too much words, yes. Words are hard, especially like sitting and talking for 2 hours straight when you have barely, or it's just been 1 hour, but I usually stream for 2 hours. When you've barely spoken a word all day, it's like, what are words? What are words? But yeah, spin the pony yarn. I definitely want... Oh yeah, I should spin next week. You are right. I still need to work on emptying out my wool stash because wool road trip is coming up in just a couple of weeks. So yeah, great call. We can finish the minty spin. Awesome, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have a deadline. I do have a deadline for videos because I want to post every Friday, and also Valentine's is this weekend and I wanted this up before the weekend. But yeah, maybe I should pause it and make a quick Valentine pony video instead. Maybe. I just feel like if I start something else now, it's also not gonna get finished and I'm gonna stress even more. And why am I not in frame? There we go. When did this happen? Oh, maybe I moved this. How long have I been out of frame with this? There we go. I'm so sorry. Has that been for a long time? Oh my goodness, I am awful. So sorry. But yeah, maybe I will do something else. But I think it's better to just stick with it and work on it, because otherwise I have to come up with a whole other idea, and I don't know that I have the brain to do that right now. It will be fine. It will be fine. We'll be okay. Worst case scenario, the video will be up on Saturday instead of Friday. that also works. But yeah, I try to have a schedule. I feel you on the confusion. I knit continental with the way I'm purling. I create twisted knit stitches. Oh, okay. If I don't knit through the back loop, that does make sense. I think. Hang on. Are you? I do that. So then you must do. Hang on. I can't turn around. There we go. Is this what you do? Hang on. Is that what you do? Because I do that. And that creates... It's so hard to see. So, wrap it around like that. Oh, I'm not even in frame. I'm so sorry. So, how does one explain that then? Because mine don't end up twisted, so I suppose I'm doing it the right way. Yeah, because if you go yarn under, you have to go with the needle above the yarn, and then so I come up under the yarn and then kind of just, I don't know how to explain this. I can try and include that in a video soon. I'm not gonna purl my stitches because then we'll end up with a sweater with the wrong stitches. There we go. I can try and include that in a video soon if you want, because I struggle. I struggle right now. Don't stress, take a break when you need to. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Any tips for streaming on your first time? Don't stop talking. Even if there is like no one watching, just yap about something. That's very important. I say as I stop talking. So sorry. But have a plan. Like, have some stuff that you can fall back on talking about in case you get confused or something like that. I'm trying to remember what I did the first time I streamed. Also try and have like a friend or someone you know in chat to just have someone to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it for like first time. It is a bit nerve-wracking. You are gonna mess up on your words. I do that all the time still, and I've streamed for over a year. Just roll with it. It's okay. Streaming is fun. And also try to, like, if you feel like, sorry, I need to just reel that back in and start over because I start talking in the middle of my thoughts. A lot of people like have a goal to stream for 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever. Start with whatever feels comfortable for you and then go from there, and you can always increase or decrease the time you stream. So don't feel like you have to stream for 2 hours just because everyone else is doing that or something like that. I think that's probably my main tips for starting streaming. Hope that helps. But yeah, it's really, really fun to stream. So it is nerve-wracking at first, but don't be scared of it. It's super fun. And hello, first live, nice, welcome, welcome. Currently working on the Elsa blouse. Oh, thank you. And I really love how you wrote the pattern, how customizable it is, especially since I like adding my own twist to a pattern. I'm so glad you enjoy it. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. So happy to hear that. So happy. Thank you. Rest. Thank you. More water? More water checks? We are thirsty today. Yes, we can have more water. Give me a moment. I want to finish the row and then we can have some water. Yeah. like, I wouldn't be so stressed if it wasn't for the fact that I have a lot of, like, in real life stuff going on this week. But, of course, this week, the week where I realize I'm behind on stuff, I also have a bunch of real life things to do. But it will be fine. There is veg matter in my yarn. There we go. A little bit of hay. That's always nice. There we go. Don't worry about it, was just wondering. If you can, I want to include it. I'd be super happy, but don't stress yourself about it. Okay, thank you. Are you in the Discord? Because I can otherwise try and post some pictures later as well. Or a super short video or something. Because showing things for me is a lot easier than trying to explain things, because then I start like overthinking if I'm saying the right thing and I end up confusing myself so much. I do have a plan to do some like beginning knitting videos at some point, if I ever find the time, because I want to do that, but also like me confusing myself. Am I going to be able to do that? It's going to be fine. But yeah, I want to do that at some point. So there will be a tutorial at some point in the future on how to do the stitches and stuff, but yeah. Right, we hydrate. Everybody get some water. You did your first stream, it was okay, but it was too much? No. It is a lot. It is a lot. I am always super tired after streaming, but it's worth it, for me at least. But that's kind of why I don't always stream every week. Sometimes it's mostly because sometimes I just really need that extra time to work on stuff. I would have needed that this week, but I also really wanted to go live because it's been a while and I missed it. But yeah, I would work on my cross stitch, but that's just so intense focus wise, so I wouldn't be able to keep an eye on chat and stuff. So yeah, I get the too much feeling. It's also one of those things that it's always worth trying streaming if it sounds like fun, but it's not going to be for everyone, I don't think. And that's fine. That is completely fine. How would one join the Discord? There is a link in the video description. Oops. And also we can have someone like David, for instance, perhaps if he's still in chat, grab a link. I would link it myself in chat, but I can't. When I'm live, it won't let me copy the link in Discord. So if anyone is able to, should be able to grab an invite link and post it in chat. Streaming is really fun. It's draining but fun. Yeah. Hi, I love your videos. Recently found your channel. I love working on it while listening to your gentle voice. Hello and thank you so much. And welcome. Great to see you. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy my videos. Thank you. And no worries, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here today. It was great to have you here. Great to see you today. See you another day, hopefully. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And yes, it's usually in my video descriptions, and it should be in this one. If it's not, I will add it after stream. because again, I can't copy it right now. But yeah, if someone can link it, then feel free to. Otherwise, it's in one of my recent videos, video description. Yeah, I can tell we're past 9 o'clock because my brain has gone bye-bye. I'll still be on until 10, of course, but we all know what happens at like 9:30. My brain goes, time for sleepies. Alas, my time of productivity has ended as I now have a cat sleeping on my arm. No. But that's so cozy. That is the best. I love it when they choose you as your napping spot. I love it, but I also find it annoying when they do that when you have to work on stuff. But it's also like, I wouldn't trade it for anything, really. Where did my orange boy go? Speaking of, I miss him. Did a couple of streams, I think recording gives me joy, I just am afraid to post. No. But yeah, that's also a bit nerve-wracking at first. Honestly, I have been on YouTube for a bunch of years now. I still sometimes get nervous to post a video, and I don't even talk about controversial things or anything. I just randomly get nervous sometimes to drop the videos. I don't know why. It's just part of it, I guess. Part of putting yourself out there is a bit nerve-wracking, even if you've done it for a while, so I feel ya. I get it. And squeaky chair. Of course. We still have a squeaky chair. Do I remember the podcast? Of course I remember the podcast. Squeaky chair again. I do remember the podcast. I want to say I miss podcasting, but I don't really. What I don't miss most about it is editing it, because I talk all the time in my videos. I talk so much in my videos, in my voiceovers, and also like in the outro bits and stuff. I just yap and yap and yap. But like editing a podcast, to me, is awful. I don't know what it is. I just find it so uninteresting to edit. But I don't mind the like voiceover and stuff like that. I don't know. But also, yeah, first of all, did you want to ask something about the podcast or like talk about it? Because we can do that. But also, I just go on a tangent about podcasting sometimes, because I find that format to be, if you want to post consistently and regularly and like on a schedule like I'm posting on now, it's not the most sustainable piece of content you can make. Because with how I make content now, I can both show up things I've made and also make like full videos about the same thing where I actually work on it and talk about different things, instead of having to just finish things for every podcast, because it's boring to watch the 5th podcast about the same sweater where I haven't worked on it for 5 weeks. But yeah, I do remember the podcast, and I will always be grateful to the podcast for being where it all started, you know? I owe the podcast a lot. I think I get boring and delete it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't delete. One thing I like to say when people are thinking about starting a channel or stuff like that is record, edit, upload, keep it on private or unlisted, to just get into like the flow of how to edit and post and stuff like that. But don't actually post it to people before you feel comfortable. But don't delete because you think you're going to be boring, because of course, like I just said with my podcast, I find it so boring, but I know that others won't find it boring. It's just me that don't always like to hear myself talk about things, which is, I think, normal, because especially when you edit stuff, you hear yourself say the same thing so many times. So of course you're going to be bored with what you made. But for others, it's the first time they see it, and they probably won't rewatch it like 10 times in a row every day for 2 days or 3 days or however long you edit for. So don't delete because you think it's going to be boring, because it's not going to be boring. It's fine. You're fine. I promise. I think I'm boring too. No, I'm sure you're not. I'm absolutely sure you're not. It's what I just said. It's just you hearing yourself, because you know what you are gonna say. You know what you said, and then you heard yourself say it a bunch of times in editing. Promise you're not boring. I'm gonna hydrate for a second, because I feel like my voice is gonna go soon. Was just thinking back to when I first discovered you and how much you've changed. Yeah, it's been quite a bit of change, hasn't it? It has. Oh my goodness. But that's also fine. Prefer your vlogs over podcast? Thank you. I don't know what to talk about if I do vlogs. Yeah. Like, part of me not having done a lot of vlogs, like project vlogs are one thing, because then I can just talk about what I'm working on. That's easy. But like vlogs, I also sometimes struggle with like wanting to talk about stuff. That's not the reason I'm not vlogging at the moment though. I want to vlog. I just, sorry, I'm tangled up in my yarn. I have 2 big reasons why vlogs aren't happening right now. One is I am constantly working on something right here, working on videos right here. I'm in this spot, and then I go out for a walk or go to the stables or something. It's like I'm in one of 3 spots. Out walking, in this spot, or at the stables. I don't do anything. And I know we talk about this on live every now and then, but that feels super boring. And it also makes it so that I forget to film. And then I don't have any content to put in a vlog. So there is no vlog. But also, I mainly vlog on my phone, because my big camera is a big camera and I can't tote it around because it weighs a ton. And I could easily fix that by just getting another SD card, of course, but I don't have a lot of memory for it. But that's my problem with my phone at the moment. It's so full. And the program I use for editing my video files for like shorts and stuff is eating a lot of memory, and also all of my video files and photos. My phone is full. I cannot vlog, and I try to empty it, and then I get so tired, and I have so many photos and so many like identical photos, and I know there are like things that can delete duplicates and stuff like that, but it's just so much, and I never take the time to do it because I get so overwhelmed. And like, okay, I have at least 10 identical photos of my sweater that I haven't yet posted. Which one am I gonna keep? I don't know. It's so much. It's so much. That's the worst reason to not vlog, but it is a reason nonetheless, and unfortunately it's the one I have right now. Like, I wish I could get like a vlogging camera, because I do want to vlog more, but they are also pretty expensive and I'm not quite there yet with everything, so... The way you always have multiple projects going on is really inspiring. I'm a monogamous crafter, and it's really cool seeing the way different people create. I'm glad it words, oh my goodness. I'm glad it's inspiring to you. I am so amazed when people can, I said this earlier today as well, I'm so amazed with people who can have one thing going at one time. I just cannot. I have to have so many things going on at the same time, always, because, yeah, I get so bored otherwise. I'm the exact opposite. I have no idea where to start with video editing, but absolutely adore doing sound editing and making voice recordings sound smooth and pretty. Well, yeah, I don't mind the, like, editing the voiceover and stuff like that in my project videos at all. It's just the format of podcasting that's just really, really not my thing. Not my thing. I don't know, it's just something about it that's just not really interesting for me to listen to when I edit. But again, I don't mind the voiceover and chatter and stuff like that in my current videos. That's just fun, super fun. So yeah. Same for me, I'm always in the same spot and therefore I don't do vlogs. That is like the big downside of working from home, really. I don't even go to another place to work, I'm just here. So yeah, but I did have a goal to get ahead even more. I've also said this a bunch of times this year, and I was so happy that I was getting closer to that goal of like being a couple of videos ahead, and then I got this stupid cold last week and ended up way behind on everything, and now I'm like, no, it's over. My flow is over. No. Hang on, what am I doing wrong? I am making mistakes. I think that's mistake number 1 of my colour work for this stream, actually. That's pretty impressive. There we go. Back on track. And hello, Saslol. Me and reading right now. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. You like project vlogs? Thank you. I love making them. They are so fun. Super duper fun. Headphones are about to die. No. Getting really sleepy, so say good night and catch you guys later. Good night to you, and thank you so much for hanging out today, Sofigov. Great to see you today. You have a great sleep, and I'll see you another time. And hello, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is Grace. I'm crocheting just now. It is so cool. I'm glad I found you. Glad to have you here, bestie. Welcome, welcome. What are you crocheting? could bring Witch in its podcast back but make her a cranky witch who complains about crafts going wrong, like drop stitches. Maybe that's an April Fool's joke. The Grumpy podcast. A teardrop basket, nice. Nice. There we go. Get entangled in my yarns again. There we go. But you can't stand you if I do a YouTube only about yarn. How so? Is it like the same we said earlier? Because I think that's, again, probably like me with the podcast. It's just that you get bored with you know? I don't think you're going to be boring for anyone else. Oh my goodness, Bunny, thank you. Sounds like how a perfect cup of tea tastes. Must be the British. Thank you. That's sweet. About a channel about yarn and studying veterinary random of random. But that, I think that's a cool combination. Go for it. Go for it. I like when yarny channels have like not just the tutorial-y bits and this is project A, this is project B. I like knowing things about the person I'm watching as well. So I think that's a good combination of things to talk about. That's why I like the vlogging. But I miss the vlogging. I will get back to it. Like, I will vlog. That's why I'm making an actual effort right now. I should have done that when I was ill, but I was working right through it on like a quarter speed, but still. I should have taken the time to empty the phone, but I didn't. Stupidly, but it's okay. I will, but I need to actually empty it because I want to do the Wool Festival vlog. And again, I don't want to tote around my big camera because it's just so heavy. So heavy. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I also find it so hard to actually take the time to sit and edit short content. I want to, because I want to post more short content. I think it's fun. But it's one of those things that I don't really like editing for some reason. I have footage for another mini vlog, because I made one of those earlier. And I find that to be fun, because then I can like vlog for 1 or 2 days, just super short clips, because it's going to be a video that's literally a minute long at most. So I guess that's kind of lazy content, but it's also like I can actually make that work when I have high pressure at work, just sitting here, you know? A weekly vlog of that is boring, but I think we can all survive a minute of that, if that makes sense. But I just never edit. It's so bad, but it's also because I have to do it on the phone. And I find video editing on the phone to be super duper clunky. I don't like it. So complaining. I guess this is the Witch in its podcast of the Grumpy Witch complaining about everything. It's ruining my workflow. You'll never do tutorials? Nah. English teachers that run from people in public studying spending on yarn. I like that premise. And hello. Welcome. Great to see you. Welcome in. Are you asking where Cheddar is, or just saying we are Cheddar? Sorry. Cheddar went, I think, to the bedroom. I don't think he's in here anymore. Or he's in the kitchen or something. I don't know where he went actually. Oh yeah, we are him in the sticker. Yeah. Super grumpy. Editing on phone. Phone is full. Yeah, I relate to Cheddar when it comes to like having to do stuff on the phone. I don't know, I just find it clunky. I prefer doing things on the computer. It must be because I'm a millennial and I like to use the computer for things. But it's okay. Like, I wish I could post properly to Instagram and stuff on the computer because that would make everything so much easier for me. Because I don't know, it's just something about typing on the phone. I sound so old now. I just don't enjoy it. It's a great tool. I just don't really enjoy it. Where's millennials? No, I'm a proper millennial. I'm 33 this year, so this attempt at the bind off is getting so much better. Oh, that's great to hear. Last time I think I was only dropping 1 stitch every repeat instead of 2. Don't know why. It's much quicker now too. That's so good. Well done. Awesome. See, I said practicing is gonna be the key. It's working. Yay. Transfer your phone's content to your computer and edit there. Yeah, but there is a but. I have an iPhone and a PC and they don't like to communicate. I also have a laptop that's a MacBook and I can use that, but not only is my photo gallery full, my iCloud is also full. So it's very annoying to do anything at the moment because I make content and I forget to delete stuff off of my phone and stuff, so everything fills up really fast because videos are heavy. So yeah, it is a good solution. But it's an annoying one to work with, sadly. Got to go to the French lesson, but it was so much fun to hang out. Thanks for streaming today. Thank you so much for being here today. It was great to see you, and good luck with the French lesson. And I will see you another time. Your Google Drive was full too. Oh, Google Drive. I forget I have that. That's not full. I can utilize that for a while, but I need to just empty everything. I absolutely just need to empty everything. Have I considered a different brand phone? No, because I really like my iPhone and I bought a new one last year and don't want to change phones. So honestly, it's not as much of a problem that I need to change to Android, in my opinion. It's just me having to get over myself and also me having to empty some storage. That's literally it. I'm just dreading that. It's overwhelming. Changing phones is a pain. It is. And honestly, like, David also has an iPhone. I have my MacBook. And I'm not the kind of person who thinks Apple or Android is better than the other. I've had Android phones in the past, and I had iPhone, went to Android, went back to iPhone. I would rather stick with it now because I have multiple Apple devices, and also because David has an iPhone as well. But otherwise, I'm very unbothered with like what I actually have. But I don't feel like switching devices at the moment, so. could try external hard drives. I have one of those. So yeah, I've thought of just putting everything on there, but I also I need to sort through what I actually have before putting it on the drive, because I know that as soon as it's on the drive, I'll never look at it again, and if I want to empty everything, I need to first like put stuff that I need now that I haven't posted yet in one place and all of the other stuff in another place. And with that logic, if I'm never going to look at it again because it's not on my phone, do I even need it? Probably not. But if I do, I can't just delete, right? So it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. But yeah, external hard drives are a good idea. And I just need to feel like I have a day to do all of that. I think that's the key. Having the time. But I also kind of have a deadline for it because I need the space on my phone for all road trips. So I guess I'll have to decide on a day to do it. So yeah, I think external is the way to go. What am I knitting? I am knitting on my unicorn sweater. So right now we are making a sleeve with these pretty horses. It's the Wild Horses sweater by Pop Knit. And yeah, I can hold the entire sweater up for you to see in a moment. I want to finish the row. So we can have a look at the sweater in its entirety. I feel like someone needs to drink water and rest. Yeah, I guess I do. but this is the behind the scenes of running a YouTube channel. You're never ever caught up on anything. I feel like the thing with social media is that every social media is different and you have to juggle so many platforms these days. And or you don't have to, but like I have an Instagram presence as well, and I like to keep that. I like to try and keep that. It's just so much to keep up with everything, you know? But I made like a board on Trello for Instagram planning, where I just write out my posts on the computer with what photo goes with what and what labels for, like, this needs editing, this needs posting, this goes on YouTube and Instagram, etc. That's great. I'm really glad I did that. Problem is I worked through most of them, so I need to make a new batch. But it's fine. That's been really helpful. So I'm getting there. I'm trying to work smarter instead of harder this year. But yeah. Just found your channel over the weekend. Thank you for posting. Thank you so much for being here and welcome. Great to see you. Hang on, I forget how many stitches I'm on. There we go. So yeah. Sorry, I got really confused there for a second, but thank you so much and welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here today for the stream. I definitely caught my float there in the wrong place, but it's okay. No one's gonna know, except for possibly me when I put this on and have a too long float that I get stuck in, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Cheese Man. I think he's maybe coming back to his spot. He's on the floor next to me now. The cat. The cheese cat. So glad I found your channel. At the moment I use your videos as a body double because I don't like being alone. I just can't people these days. Aww. But I'm really glad I can be a body double for you. No, wait. No. Hang on. Sorry. I confused myself in the middle of talking. As per usual. I'm really glad I can be a body double for you. I totally get the not able to people thing. I get that way sometimes too. People are a lot. And we are very grateful for our YouTube friends for those days. So I'm so glad I can be that friend for you. Boss cat. Thanks everyone, thank you, thank you. You are so sweet. And I get so confused with my knitting. I cannot count. It's those 2 rows again where I have to make 9 stitches and then one in a different colour. The one row that confuses me, or like the 2 rows that confuse me in this pattern. Absolutely wonderful. There we go. How many repeats did we do? I said I was going to crank out a couple. We started with 4 and I think we've done 1. It's absolutely awful. I think that's what I got done in the body last week or last time I streamed. And that's like 4 times the amount of stitches. I just talk too much. But that's okay. I would say I'm in no rush to finish this, but ideally this is done for Wool Road Trip because I want to wear this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we did all of one repeat of the pattern. I was going to show the entire sweater. Give me a second. This is the sweater. It's the bottom hem is flipped up at the moment because it's not been blocked. It's not the same as in the pattern. I modded it. It was supposed to be like sideways stripy cuff in double knitting, and I feel like that will probably be quite unflattering because this is a very wide sweater on me and I am not particularly fussed about that. Oh, this I made this stitch in the wrong colour. Well done me. Just gonna swap that out for... Give me a moment, I need to save this. I'll be right back. There we go. And we drop that and we have saved that. There we go. Awesome. If it would just... Right, there we go. Fixed it. And I'm completely regretting not bringing my knitting to work. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm just coming out of having a cold. And I'm surprised that has not happened earlier this stream. I've been very coughy from this cold, so sorry, that was gross. And came out of nowhere. Where was I? Could have stitched along with you on my break here. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll finally finish my scarf. Fingers crossed for that. I am very sorry though, but I have to go in like 5 minutes. Not only because my coughing and stuff is starting to flare up, but also because it's almost 10 here and that is my bedtime. So I will be on for just a little bit longer, but unfortunately I have to go soon. Lost count of my Intasha 20 minutes ago. Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting started on a shawl for a sweet elderly neighbour lady. Aww, making it with hearts for Valentine's Day, and just because that's so sweet. That is so sweet. There's a lot you want to finish before the wool trip, isn't it too much? Yeah, I think I maybe have to like reel it in a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Really, this week is mostly just the cross stitch. Oh my goodness, my voice just completely went. So sorry. Am I sick? I've just been down with a cold I had a cold for like a week, and I'm still sniffly and coughy from that, unfortunately. But I'm way better. I'm just not fully through the like sniffly bits of it yet. Am I going to do the West Glow along 2026? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time right now. I have so many other things going on. But I will do MCAL this autumn, for sure. Might want to do the Glow, sure, at some point. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go in just a couple of minutes because I literally, my voice just went. So sorry. Camilla will nap. Have a great nap. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Working on my first knit sweater. Oh, good luck with that. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. My nan is the one who taught me how to crochet, and for Valentine's Day I'm making her a granny hexicard with hearts as the trim. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I love that. Do I have any recommendations for a first sweater? I'm over hats and ready for something big and scary. Do I have any recommendations? It's been so long since I made my first sweater. I think I made my first sweater as like a raglan sweater. I think I made the improv sweater, where it's kind of like, but that's me kind of diving in the deep end, I think, because that one had you like taking measurements and do some calculations to know what to do, and I like to understand things on a base level before doing them, so I think that's why I went with that one. I'm not sure that's okay. Cheddar is screaming in the background. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if that's a good first pattern for like what I would recommend. I would say try and find one that you really vibe with, honestly, and go from there. Because it's always good to work on things that you know you love. So that's what I would say. But feel free to drop recommendations in chat if anyone has any. It's hard to remember what it's like to be on a level you haven't been on for many years. That's not me bragging. It's just I try to be mindful of my idea of easy is not maybe your idea of easy, and I find a pattern simple, you might find it really difficult, so I'm not always the best judge of what's a good first pattern, I don't think. Glad you're on the mend, thank you. You get a runny nose from just being out in the cold at the most inopportune times. Yeah, and our flat is also really cold, so that does not help the sniffly bits, unfortunately. It gets really cold here. It's like -8 outside, I think. Celsius, by the way, if anyone's confused. And our house gets really, really cold. So I will make a loom tapestry for Valentine's in June. Oh, nice. That's very nice. How long will I be online for? Just a minute or two. I'm gonna finish my row and then we're gonna wrap things up because it's 10 over here, 10 p.m. and I need to go to bed, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry if you just came in, but I'm about to leave. But yeah, I stream on not every Monday, but I try to, but some weeks I can't. But if I stream on a Monday, it's from 8 to 10 p.m. Central European time, it's called. So, yeah, that's my stream time. Time for bed for you too, Etiana. Calling enough unfinished it February. By the way, it's something from Retro Claude. Oh, okay. Using 15 minutes every day to finish something. That's a really good challenge. Speaking of sweaters, I want to custom cardigan number 7 this year. Nice. Have fun with that. Rarely knit because I'm scared, but knitting is so fun. It's less scary if you do it more often. You got this, bestie. You got this, Camilla. Doing the step-by-step sweater, it has the written pattern and video tutorial. That's very nice. Yeah, feel free to drop a link to that. Just join. No. But yeah, I'll hopefully be live again on Monday from 2 hours earlier than this. So yeah, hopefully. I always post if I'm going live on my community tab as well, so keep an eye out for that info. So it's 6 p.m. there where you are. You got the rest of the evening ahead of you then. That's nice. And you just finished the cuff. It's a bit wonky with the other one being a bit wider and more sloppy, but I guess it adds to the charm. It absolutely does. And it might block out. You never know. But yeah, I unfortunately have to end stream. Thank you for the feel better wishes. Thank you. And thank you everyone so much for watching today, for being here, for hanging out and for knitting with me. We got not a lot of progress today, but we did an entire horse. So that's always something. But yeah, I'll see you again very, very soon in my next video, and also hopefully on stream next week. So, bye!